see you every night. I know it's been over 2 years since you gave up the fight, but I still wake up screaming. Sometimes I wonder why you did what you did, but I know that the knife was your only escape from the life you'd lived. I remember the days in the sunlight, on the steps of the train station, where I would play guitar and you would sing, and we would get enough money to raise hell. I remember walking past Chinatown with my case full of coins to the alley where the real world was no longer bright, and we would spend our nights running from painful life into shameful oblivion. I remember the good times and the bad, but they were all the same, all together, all at once. I remember that our lives were cruel. I remember thinking that our future was ruined. I remember telling you my parents fighting, but it was nothing compared to you and your stories. I remember the day your mom blew up, and how she threw that empty bottle at you, slicing open your porcelain skin, and how your father used to beat you, telling you that you were a worthless piece of trash. I remember the rivers of blood cascading down your wrists. You really should have gotten it stitched. But then again, there would have been no point because you would have just slit it open again the next time. I remember the stench of hell heating up, and how I would burn my fingertips with the lighter, but I would be unable to feel it, and I would stare at the murky amber liquids mixing. I remember the feeling of the prick in my skin, and the rush of emotions it would bring. The past of highs and lows all boiled together into a relation of sadness. I remember coming off the madness and feeling your bare shoulder on mine, no longer warm. You never did like long sleeves. Hiding the cuts and slashes was just another form of victimization by society to obliterate crudeness, and of course your ego would never allow that. I remember when there were others, but their names and faces had disappeared into the blackness of a long repressed memory. You were real, the one who really mattered. I remember how you told me that you wanted something good to come of your life, but you gave that away to me. You died so that I might live life and have the experiences you could no longer enjoy. And here I am, unable to move on. I remember you told me to just keep living my life, and trust me, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been trying, because I've tried so hard, and I've cried so much, but I'm losing, flying into the abyss, sinking into the blinding darkness, and I will never be able to return to the surface. Now that I've cried myself into numbness, I know that I will never stop remembering you, even though I'm dying inside.